Well, joining us now, Chandrasekhar Jha, Shiv Sena leader who's pro-Thackeray, and we're also joined by Kiran Pavaskar, spokesperson of the Shiv Sena in the Shinde camp. Thank you both very much for being with us. Let me go across to Mr. Jha first. What are you going to do now? I mean, are you going to go to the Supreme Court to challenge what the Election Commission has done?
Surely, because this is an order which has been passed by Election Commission is totally unconstitutional. And if you see the order is passed in complete haste and knowing very well that disqualification pendency of that case is before the Honorable Supreme Court, how can Election Commission and the constitutional body decide on this issue that the symbol and the party name will go to some other faction?
But there is nothing binding on the Election Commission, Chandrasekhar Jha Sahab, that prevents them from waiting for the Supreme Court. They could decide when they want to, and they've been hearing this for a while.
Yes, they were hearing it for the while, but still if you see, the Supreme Court has to decide on the disqualification. If the disqualification happens in the near future, the order passed by the Election Commission itself becomes null and void.
No, but what is the immediate impact on you? And in terms of the identity, the fact that you don't have your symbol anymore, there are municipality elections coming up. Do you believe that you're already going to be losing out?
See, the mandate will decide everything. The legacy, the question of legacy, everybody is raising. The mandate will decide everything. We are not onto that. But certainly this order has to be challenged, and we think the Honorable Supreme Court or the Honorable High Court will decide the issue.
The other issue, of course, is the legacy of Bala Sahab. Now, that is something that you have traditionally held on to. I mean, obviously, there's a family association, but they also say, does the Shinde camp, that look, no, that is our identity. So they are usurping what is, or they're trying to usurp what is closest to your side.
See, the legacy, nobody can claim a legacy, which we are having as the original Shiv Sena. This legacy will not go to them without any mandate. The mandate of the public is very important in deciding the legacy, who retains the legacy. The body, Election Commission, does not have the right to decide a legacy. They have decided something which is unconstitutional, and further, clearly it has happened under the instructions of BJP, and Mr. Narayan Rane 3-4 days back itself had said that the Shiv Sena will lose the symbol.
No, but so I'm just trying to understand, even hypothetically speaking, if all of the MLAs close to Mr. Shinde are disqualified by the Supreme Court, does that necessarily bring down the government in the state?
Yes, naturally, because the government will come into the minority.
Are you certain about that number?
Yes, the number has to go down because already 16 MLAs were disqualified. So if you count the numbers also, the government will go away.
What if there was a further defection to the BJP at that stage?
See, as per the 10th schedule, they have to merge. And if they don't merge, they have no right to carry on with this government. And eventually, if you see, this government has been running an unconstitutional affair in the Maharashtra, and they now say that we are the legacy of
but push comes to shove, why won't they merge? If they are held to be disqualified, then how do you assume that they won't merge with the BJP? Because that's what you've always stated, that it's the BJP.
Those things are speculations. We don't want to go into speculations right now. And in politics, we always say that there is nothing permanency in politics. There might be certain kind of incident which might happen in future. We don't know what will happen. But eventually, this order is completely unconstitutional, and it should be declared as null and void, and it should not be executed in any circumstances.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Jha, very much for being with us. This is now going to go to the Supreme Court. Two cases are being heard in the Supreme Court, one on disqualification, one on the issue of symbol and name.